Hey everyone, it's Matt with my Model Y adventure, and today I am going to be putting on some vinyl decals on my Tesla Keycard. I picked these up from Tesla Emblems. These are super simple to install, and the nice part is the vinyl that's on here is the same type of vinyl that is on like car wraps. 3M 180 vinyl wrap. So stay tuned and I'll walk you through really how simple it is to put this onto here. So the first step obviously is you're going to need to pick up some of your emblems, or I should say your decals from Tesla Emblems. I'll put a link down in the description below. I think I even have a discount code for these. They'll be sent right to you. And what you'll get in the packet is some alcohol prep pad. You'll get your decal. They even have like a little wipe to dry everything. And these are, I think, one of the easiest things you can install. So unwrap the alcohol pad. I have my key card here. Just gonna clean the top of it. And then they give you this little drying pad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dry this. And you can already see how dirty my card was. Whoops, I never even really use this thing except if I am having a friend drive it, my car. And that's really about it, otherwise it just sits in my wallet. So with your decal, you can of course pick whatever design you want. On the back of it, you're going to want to take off the kind of paper backing. This is always the hardest part for me because I don't have fingernails. There we go. And the vinyl wrapping is very, very forgiving. So peel it off, but you're going to want to put it back, kind of offset here. It doesn't really matter if it's exactly even, because all you're trying to, in essence, do is get a layer that's exposed that you can put on your card. And you're gonna want to line up the bottom kind of edge of the card to the bottom part that's exposed as best as you can. If you do mess up a little bit, because this is kind of that vinyl wrap, you can peel it up. It is very, very forgiving. All right, I feel pretty good with that. Kind of just push down. So I'm gonna kind of bring it up here. You can kind of see how it's already pushed down. And then you're gonna wanna just peel off this back layer and then just kind of start sweeping out from the middle to the edges. If you do get some air trapped in between it, just use your finger and kind of push it out. There are kind of, from what they say in kind of their materials, some micro release channels in the vinyl that help peel it up, and bam, this thing looks pretty sharp. I'm just going to push all the edges down. That easy. So I have my key card now wrapped in this vinyl material. Oh, I got a little bit of an air bubble here. Just going to kind of peel up the corner. There we go. Peel up the corner, fold it back down, push the corner back down. There we go. And done. So within like, what, a minute? I know it's a little bit longer for me because I'm looking through my camera, not directly at the card. And you're able to update your card, make it unique, make it your own personality here. And I do really appreciate they give you an extra set. So if you had an extra key card, you can of course put a second one on there. But in the event you really mess up, say on here, maybe you're putting on here for God forbid, whatever reason, you cut it with some scissors or something happens with a knife, you got an extra set that comes with it. I'm kind of happy with this. This quality feels very nice. I'm not necessarily worried because it is that 3M vinyl wrap that the same as on cars. This should last me quite a while. I might do an update video maybe in like 6 months or a year to kind of show the durability of how this has kind of lasted in my wallet, because it really just sits in there, isn't really used a lot. But let me know, if you're picking one up, what kind of design you're putting on. I did also get a charge port wrap that I'll do a separate video on to show the installation steps for that. So I hope at least you found this helpful, maybe inspired you to wrap your own key card. One tip that I think might be helpful if you're trying to align the bottom is putting the card kind of on a flat surface. That way your vinyl wrap, when you put it on, will be flush with the bottom part. But you saw I put it on, had to realign it just slightly to get it to sit on there pretty nice. If you run into any problems with installing the wrap on here, you needed really extra help, maybe you tried to do both of them and you really messed it up, something happens, you can reach out to Tesla Emblems for help. So I'll put a link again in the description down below of where I picked this one up, and I even think I have a discount code. I think this wrap on the card was $10, maybe $15. And I think it really also depends on which design you choose. But hope you guys enjoyed. This was Matt from My Model Y Adventure.